Today, the real problem of our economies is neither a lack of money nor a lack of talent, but a lack of trust. Xmondo addresses this challenge at its root. With Xkorin, we reveal and measure the true value of talents. With Xkorin, we secure, track, and manage projects. As a result, investors make evidence-based decisions, entrepreneurs gain credibility, and trust becomes measurable. Here is the funding chain where everything starts with the beneficiaries. Communities express their needs through advocacy to the government, aligned with the SND 30. At the state level, the government carries this advocacy to development partners, based on Agenda 2063. From the development partner side, they relay this advocacy to donors and funders, in line with the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Finally, donors and funders ensure secure resource allocation and effective monitoring and evaluation. The main stakeholders in the development aid ecosystem are beneficiary populations, government, development partners, and donors and funders. The government collects the needs of the population. They design the programs and submit them to development partners. Value chain and trust challenges development partners, in turn, submit funding requests to donors and funders. Who allocate resources aligned with their strategies and adapted to population needs. However, a key issue arises: trust between development partners and donors. To address this, international consulting firms and global experts act as trusted third parties for donors. Development partners provide funding for government programs. The question of trust arises between the beneficiaries, government, development partners. The government then deploys support to the populations. The impact challenge remains a central issue, yet it is often lacking in development aid programs. This is where this model stands out. It enables personalized impact tracking at the beneficiary level through dedicated indices, real-time monitoring and evaluation, accurate measurement of program impact on each beneficiary. Approach Xkorin structures this support into four main phases, driven by the Inclusive Trust Index and Impact Footprints, Vulnerability, Training, Entrepreneurial Potential, Project Modernization, and Well-being. Phase 1, Identification Beneficiary, breakdown into steps and tasks. Verification of the beneficiary's capacity to meet commitments. Phase 2, Pre-financing support. Baseline assessment. Capacity building with dedicated experts. Verification of the beneficiary's ability to meet program requirements. Phase 3, Financing contract signature by all stakeholders. Sequential disbursement. Equipment acquisition. Phase 4, Post-financing support. Monitoring, evaluation, and audit. Knowledge capitalization. Final reporting. Xkorin is adapted to the United Nations Growing with Your Business methodology. Xkorin is adapted to the United Nations Growing with Your Business methodology. The project holder registers and applies in one click in this program. The project is assessed and receives an Inclusive Trust Index if eligible. If is pre-selected, then a jury validates the final selection. An auditor is randomly assigned. Financial and material needs are certified. An audit report is generated. Then he is assigned to the project, and he certifies the project's expectations, financial and material. He produces an online audit report, and the system calculates the material and financial needs of all the selected projects. The system then aggregates project needs, optimizes resource allocation, formalizes a multi-stakeholder contract. Execution and support. Equipment acquisition, balance between local and imported resources. Adjustment of needs if required. Use of support actors in pre-financing, strengthening of capacities in Common Core, monitoring of personalized training adapted to the project. Mobilization of the United Nations. Leave no one behind. Projects not pre-selected by the Inclusive Trust Index and not selected by the jury receive dedicated support on the sidelines of the program. Here, high-potential projects detected by the Inclusive Trust Index benefit from the program's recommendations. They are directed towards financial institutions. Their files are analyzed by financial experts. Disbursement after financial analysis, connecting with technical and financial partners, and presenting to the capital provider ecosystem. Xkorin's technology has already proven its impact. Deployed by PwC Cameroon under the UNDP's YWEP program and used by UNESCO and IOM to support internally displaced communities. By turning key human and project data into a measurable trust index, Xkorin enables credible, evidence-based decisions at scale. Let's transform public aid together into a lever for measurable growth. Join the ingenuity of trust at www.xkorin.com.